I asked Ashley about it, but it's the Crystal Light packets.
Oh, yeah.
It's the peach green tea one.
Oh, okay, good.
I just cannot drink plain water. It's just really hard for me.
Yeah.
I like to do frozen fruit in my water because then it acts as ice.
Uh-huh.
And then it gives you a little bit of flavor too.
Yeah.
So like strawberries or something like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then that way, especially when it starts to get hot out, when you want like ice water, I like to do that. But be careful, I will say, because if you use like a plastic water bottle, sometimes the fruit flavor like kind of absorbs into the plastic, and then like the next 5 waters you have
tastes like
the hint of fruit.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put my hat on to cover my bags.
Oh, stop it! You look fine.
You
look cute in a hat. Hey. So, Dina, have you tried any of her recipes?
I have not yet.
Alana's?
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I am just now, and actually I'm finally able to get the videos.
Oh, good.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Yes. So I started watching them on a little bit yesterday, and I passed the 2 bunnies, so I'm on the fruit one now.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of watching those.
Yeah, Kate, she had issues where she couldn't get past the 2 bunnies video.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I couldn't figure it out. So.
Yeah, they did a maintenance on one of the sites this week, and it caused havoc on my end too.
Oh my gosh.
So,
yeah.
And then I think with so many people starting it and being on it, it delayed, like it just would load and load and load. But for me, I've been weighing every day, which is hard for me, but I'm kind of getting used to it, and I like it because, like yesterday, obviously I indulged with chicken wings at Chicken Wing Fest, and I had a couple of drinks. And this morning I knew it would go up, but it didn't go up a ton. Like it went up 1 pound. So for me, I feel like this scale thing might be okay because I'm realizing like I can indulge and it's not gonna,
and
totally crush my results.
A lot of that is like bloat just from eating
just
salt.
Yeah, exactly. So I was so hesitant with the scale at first, but so far week 1, like I've been doing okay with it, and I don't feel like it's, going to crush me or dictate anything. It's just kind of a way to monitor how my body's adjusted to food and how it reacts and everything. So in that aspect, I think it's going to be good.
I will say I am having a hard time because I'm used to like the 6 meals a day, like 26 and 80. I am struggling with the large meals, like because I eat so much. I'm so full. Like I feel like I'm back to where I was, where I'm just like miserable after every meal. So I don't know if maybe I'm eating too much.
I know it's hard.
But then I'm like afraid that like if I don't eat that much, I'm gonna be starving.
Yeah.
And so, and I still, like I told you, Kate, like I've got to kick the carbs at dinner.
Yeah.
So I found some like non-carb substitutes that I'm just going to force myself to do this week because I'm so used to the container system, and I can't get I know my meal plan from Containers. And so I'm like, well, like I can do a little bit of Tubi here, a little bit of Containers here.
Yeah.
And so I need to dive in and just commit. And as a coach, I need to.
I know.
It's so hard.
It is. Especially when we've been doing the Containers for years now, you know? And for me, I know that she says snacks are snacktional and like, obviously they're optional, but at work, I eat my breakfast at 6:30. I don't get lunch till 11:30, sometimes noon. So I have a couple boiled eggs in between because I need that. Yeah. And then after school, it's the same thing. Like I need something between 3 and 6. I can't go from like 11:30 a.m. lunch to 6 p.m. dinner without having something. So, I've been trying to figure out a time for that. But like you, in my head, I know the Containers.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, was that an orange of dressing? Like I need to just freaking let that go.
Yeah. Dina, how are you doing with like the meals and all that? Because you haven't done the portion fix before. So
I have.
Oh, yeah.
You have?
I did the portion before.
Okay. So how
I'm doing actually okay.
Do you like this better?
I do.
Okay, what about it do you like?
I feel like I have more control over what I'm eating.
Oh.
Good.
And like I'm not used to dieting, so it's like this is something that's something new.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like I can eat pretty much what I want, not what, you know what I mean, within reason.
Yeah.
But the containers, I had issues with that for some reason.
Yeah. And a lot of people do. And because if you're not used to the containers and used to that like strict dieting sort of mindset, the containers are hard because you're like, I got to stick to this list. It's got to be
right.
Whereas 2B mindset, it's very freeing. And I like that a lot. Like, I'm like, ooh, I get, like, because like the orange containers dressing or the tablespoons, I'm like, give me this peanut butter, give me this.
I know.
All the salad dressing.
I know a tablespoon of peanut butter in my shake. I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing.
Yeah. So yeah, I do. I like that. I just have to get used to 3 meals a day again.
Yeah.
Which I think will actually be better for my family because with Skylar doing like the eating with Bart and I, like a 9-month-old doesn't need 6 meals a day.
Yeah, right.
If I'm eating and she is awake, she wants to eat with me.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping this lifestyle will actually work for my family better because the containers didn't. Like I would eat at 3 and then be ready to eat again at 6, and Bart wouldn't want dinner until 7, and I'm like, it's out of my window, we have to eat now.
Yeah. I know.
So I like that. And my husband, he's following 2B. Like he's starting to do, like, I'm like, drink more water, like eat more veggies. Those are like the only 2 things I'm telling him. Like drink more water, eat more veggies, and then at dinner we're gonna slowly eliminate carbs.
Yeah.
And so last week we did like half of what we normally would, and this week I might give us 1 meal this week that has like carbs in it at dinner.
And that's the thing. I think the flexibility with this program, because you can slowly wean yourself off of your old habits. You know, it's not like, and she always talks about the first month of this program is really just learning and figuring out, you know, how to adjust and all of that. So it's not, you know, obviously it's progress, not perfection, you know?
Yeah.
But the getting rid of the carbs at night is the harder part. And I find that I wake up starving because of it. But for me, if I did have a couple not late night snacks, because you know I go to bed at like 8, like an old lady, but I had an after dinner snack twice last week, but just because I knew if I went to bed, I would be so hungry that I wouldn't sleep. And I think I didn't have enough veggies at dinner. Yeah, like I needed to plate it. I needed a bigger plate, I think, you know, for me. So that's something I got to tweak too. But it's all a learning process. I love, like today, I'm not stressed out about having to prep 5 million things.
Yeah.
That's yes.
It's so nice.
And I also like that I don't have to have broccoli at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yes.
Vegetables are optional in the morning.
I know. I know the kids at school are like, why are you eating Brussels sprouts? I don't know. They told me to. I have to.
Yes. I'm not stressed about meal prepping. I mean, I still prep a little bit just because my life, like, it's just easier for me to just cook on Sundays.
Yeah.
And then that way, when Bart gets home in the evening, or if I have to work, like, he's got food, I've got, like, we don't have to stress about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, I do the prep for lunch because it's just easier that way. You know what I mean? And then my snack at school, but otherwise dinner, it's like, ooh.
Well, you can actually have a fresh cooked meal, not microwaved.
I know. I'm like, my dinner's warm. I'm not used to this.
Dina, what else is going on? Like, how can we help you have like a really good week? And
I mean, I think if I could get rid of my pain, I'd be in good shape.
Yeah. Well, like I said, message me and we'll schedule a time to meet up and I can look at you. And then, and if you even remember, exercise is optional with this program.
Right.
Really, I mean, just really focus on your water, your veggies, and all of that fun stuff, and do the best you can. And Do you have a gym membership or what if
I do not.
what if you tried yoga?
Well, I do have I live in an apartment, so I have a pool.
Oh, okay.
So
Perfect.
as soon as it gets warm enough that the water's warm enough, I'm going to start doing like the walking in the pool, and because they say that's better on your joints.
Yeah. What if you tried, did you get the on-demand membership?
I did.
So what if you tried, look at the like 3-week yoga retreat program, because that starts off like super beginner level. And
Okay.
give you some nice gentle stretching and do the best you can, because you might have a little flare up with some of the stretches, but just do a little bit of what you can.
Okay. I'll try that this week then.
Yeah, try that.
Dina, how are you doing with the tracker? Have you gotten your tracker yet?
Yes, I love it.
I do too. I love the me time, the mindset thing. I love that it really makes you look at like where you are mentally as well.
Right.
You know, good. Do you feel like it's overwhelming to track it all?
No, not at all.
Okay,
Really?
good.
Yeah, that's another one of my, like, the scale and the tracker are the two things I have 100% avoided. Like, here's my tracker. Like, it hasn't even been opened. Look.
Ashley.
I'm so afraid of it. I am so afraid of it.
Listen, mine is like colorful. I am such a dork right now. I love it. I love it so much. I use my colored pens.
I'm so afraid of it. I'm afraid.
It's not bad. It's not. I mean, especially if you're used to like meal planning, it's a little less intensive, and you know, in terms of like you're used to tracking, you just track mentally, you know? So think of it that way. And what I do is I just set a time at night, like before bed, I fill everything in the best that I can remember, and that's that.
Okay, yeah. So you just do it at night.
Mm-hmm. Because I don't go throughout the day, because it'd be like, sorry kids, got to track my lunch, you know? Yeah. So I do it that way.
See,
and then it's not as overwhelming. God, no. Yeah. But I like that my why today was great. Like, I like that, because it kind of helps us be positive too. And I need that towards the end of the school year, you know? So, and it does have the week meal plan, which I totally didn't stick to mine, but it's kind of nice.
Got a grocery list in there. That's
cool. Yeah. And it's colorful and pretty. I don't know. I think it's pretty user friendly. So.
Yeah. I think now that I have like internet and I'm not doing everything on my phone, I'm going to feel more in control with this. I have tried the recipes. I love the recipes.
Yeah. She's got some good stuff.
The shrimp Alfredo. It's bomb.
Was it good?
Yes. So good. I will admit, we doubled the sauce because I made it says four medium zucchini, and that's what I did, but my zucchini must be on steroids because it made so much. I was like, this looks like a medium, like compared to the other zucchini, these look medium.
Yeah.
Made so much. So I doubled the sauce, and it was really, really good.
All right, so how do you do your zoodles? Because mine are always like sloshy, soggy, and gross.
I zoodle them like an hour or two before, and then I lay them on paper towels to get some of the water out. Okay. And I always pat them. Like I pat them with paper towels to get as much water out as possible. Okay. Yeah, because they are pretty. They are pretty liquidy. Yeah. And then sometimes I'll stick my paper towel on the plate.
Okay, because that's what I do. I'm like, because my red sauce will all of a sudden be very clear. Like,
so if you honestly, if you have time, do it in the morning or in the after. If you're doing it for dinner, when you get home from school, make your zoodles, kind of lay them out on paper towels, or I'll even put them in the strainer with layered with paper towels. Okay. And then I just let them sit and do their thing and kind of dry out a little bit, because then they cook better.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll do that.
Yeah.
I did an awesome, I took shredded Brussels sprouts that were already shredded and cooked those up with a little garlic and put just a little bit of marinara sauce, Parmesan cheese, and chicken. Ooh. Even my husband loved it. It was so good. It felt like such a treat, but it wasn't. I was so excited. Yeah, it was really good. It was a good alternative. Yeah. She uses a lot of shredded Brussels sprouts, which I like.
Yeah. I did the Chinese one, like the bean pasta lo mein.
Oh, how was that?
Well, I couldn't find bean pasta, so we did it without that. I made my husband just regular like veggie spaghetti noodles.
Yeah.
And it was really, really good. And
good.
so I found those. They're called shirataki noodles.
Okay.
They're a lot of like the keto people eat them. They're like no carbs. They're made out of yams, I think. They're like a water noodle.
Okay.
So those are coming. I'm getting those today from the grocery store, and I'm going to try them because they're no carbs. So I'm going to make it again, and I put chicken in it instead, like because hers has no protein in it.
Yeah.
So I threw chicken, and I did everything else, and so I'm going to try that. And I'll report back. But
yeah,
it was
sounds
really
good.
It was really. If you like Chinese food, which we do, my husband especially.
Yeah.
It was really, really good.
Okay. Good. Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's she uses a lot of the Asian slaw too for her base. There's a Bragg ginger and sesame dressing that's all natural. And I used that this week for lunches, and that was a very like Asian twist that you guys might like. Yeah. So give that a shot. Yeah. Yeah. It's really good.
Bragg table seasoning. It's like they're just like a dry table seasoning. I put that on like everything.
Yeah.
Like I want my vegetable, like green beans. I saute green beans and throw that seasoning on it, and it's perfect.
Okay. That's good to know. I'll look for that.
Yeah. Love it.
All right.
What else, Dina? We're over here just chatting. How can we How can we help?
I've done really, I feel like I've done pretty good this week. The only thing I have not tried is the Shakeology.
Okay. So that's
and my goal is to do that this week.
Okay. What's holding you back?
I don't have a blender.
Oh, fair enough.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Fair enough. So Target, you can buy or Walmart or whatever, just one of those oyster, single, person blender.
You know what? I actually think maybe will that work?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That's what I used until I still have mine. I actually took mine down to school a lot when I was at Martinsville, and I would just make a shake. Now I like my husband treated me to like a ninja, but those oyster ones are perfect.
Okay. I do have one of those. I'll try that.
Yeah, and then if you can't, there's recipes that you don't have to use to make a shake. Like you can make a mug cake or pies and cookies and all of that. Kate's got a lot of recipes for baking with Shakeology.
There's a lot of good stuff you can do. So let me know if you need that, and I'll send you a file, or I can add it into the group too. Because there's a lot of things you can do.
Let's do that, because I think a lot of people are hesitant on Shakeology and they want other things other than a shake. So maybe we can add just Shakeology recipes to the group.
You got it.
That'd be great. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, and then Dina, let's work on water, improving our water relationship. Right? Are you
like I said, I'm getting 3 to 4 a day, which is great for me.
Perfect. So is that are you getting half your body weight? Well, a lot
probably a little bit over half.
Well, then you're doing great. That's perfect. No changes there. That's awesome.
Are you drinking it before your meals, Dina, or just drinking it? Yeah.
Yeah, my goal is to get the 16 ounces in before I eat something in the morning, lunch, and dinner.
That's great. Perfect.
Awesome. Sounds like you're doing great. I know.
You're doing better than I am, and I'm your
I don't know about that, but we'll see.
You might need to become the coach.
No.
Well, you're doing great. If there's anything you need, just let me know. Now you see Kate, so if you have questions, always ask them. Don't feel like you're bothering us or anything.
Oh, gosh, no.
Yeah. We are here to help you. So just ask. Okay?
I appreciate it. Thanks, girls.
Yeah.
All right.
I feel like if there's nothing else, let's have at it.
We're good.
All right.
Have a good day, ladies.
All right, you too. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.